Well, hello guys, welcome to the Corner, where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. This is the Binge edition, where I have binge watched a full anime through episode 1 all the way through till the end episode of that series. Well, in this one case, there are actually a couple, another season after this one, so I'm going to be doing that one sooner or later, but not right now. This is going to be like a season by season type situation, or until the end of the episodes into a new named episode type thing. So that's pretty much what's going to end up happening with these. So what did I binge watch today? If you guys have been following me on Twitter, you would know it's To Love Ryu. To Love Ryu. And To Love Ryu is a really amazing anime with our hero Rito, Lala, and we also get Hasumi, who is my favorite actually. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for her for a long time. Well, not at the beginning, but I was starting to root for her after a while, and it became a big thing. Lala ends up coming to Earth, and Rito ends up having to protect her, even though he didn't really care to. It was a weird thing, and she got this whole engagement ceremony going, and now he was her fiance. There's nothing he can do anything about it, because anytime he tries, he can't do anything. He runs on a lot of bad luck and a lot of misunderstandings that really make the story into a funny, progressive story at the very beginning. We hit through a bunch of episodes, meet a lot of new characters with a lot of differences. We get a guy that transforms into a girl every so often, and a double-sided harem every so here and there. It just continues to progress, and the story and the world becomes a lot bigger as time goes on. We learn of new planets, new races, and just new things in general when it came down to it. And when the father finally came in and stated that Rito needs to be the #1 man, it became a big story changer, a big story deterrent. It literally made something different out of it, and a different feel for the story in general. There was a cause at this point. There was something that was going to cause a threat later on. And there's a lot when it came down to individual parts of this anime. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to spoil a little bit here in the end, because the last episode is probably my favorite episode out of the whole season. What it really came down to is we get a story with Lala and Rito. We got a story with Hisumi and Rito. And we got a story with almost every other character in Rito as well, and their feelings for him. It became a big and gorgeous endeavor, and you guys we actually get a feel of who we want him to be with more, but who he's more interested in the beginning stays the same throughout. Whether he has change of feelings or not, or if he likes somebody more now or doesn't. It just kind of swishes in, so there's a lot of shipping that can enter and end up happening here. It's up to the decision of the person that's watching it in the end. Mine was Hitsume, and there's a big reason for that. Hitsume is a very nice, caring individual who wants to help no matter what happens. And this becomes a big situation throughout the most of the anime. I mean, she even takes control of King Kong and becomes the universe's top hunter. And that just made me love her more. It was like, oh my god, Rito deserves her. This needs to happen here. And it continued on from there. Like, there was just a whole bunch of things that just made me like, he needs to be with her, Rito and Hitsume. Rito and Hitsume. That's where it's at. That's where it needs to be. And I kept rooting for that as time went on. I'm just like, if you were reading my Twitter stream, you would see, he needs to be with her. This needs to happen. No, I will not believe you'll get with Lala. Never, never. He must get with Hitsume. And it continues from that point, and as time went on, it gets to the end where the father comes back and threatens the world. He needs to pass challenges, but he can pass challenges with help of other people, because that's not against the rules. So his friends jump in and start helping him, and things end up happening. Towards the very end, he wins, and he saves Lala. The wedding happens, and he's trying to state that I really don't feel this way about her, and I really wouldn't want to marry her at the moment unless I actually have feelings for her like this. I actually have feelings for another type of situation, but he didn't have to say it. Lala jumped in and stated, I can't go through with this. I know his true feelings. He doesn't. He wants. She just keeps going on about all this stuff and uses a gun to erase everybody's memory so they can go along with their lives after this point. Well, obviously her father, the invention failed in the end because it always fails. And she comes to the class as a new transfer student, technically. And when she comes into the class, everybody greets her, "Welcome back, Lala," and everything like that. And she's like, "What? Didn't you guys' memory delete?" No, when has your inventions ever worked, Lala? Seriously. And it gave me it was a really good sense. Like, Rita was no longer bound by the marriage thing anymore, and this became a more open-ended anime ending that could have gone either way. It kind of puts into a precise situation on who Rita was aiming for in the end, which is Hatsume, my favorite. uh, it still left him wide open to choose a partner at will. He did not need to do anything else. So I really did enjoy this anime. It was ecchi, which isn't the biggest thing that I loved. It was just ecchi. It had those ecchi moments, and you could laugh at it. It was had a whole bunch of different comedies when it came down to it. It was just funny in general when you really look into how the anime's humor developed throughout. You get a great drama aspect, and sometimes you get some horror in there. They kind of mix a whole bunch of genres into one whole anime, pretty much, when it comes down to. And tentacles, they show up all the time, guys. I'm not joking. Like, I think there was a 8 episode gap of tentacles, and finally it showed back up. I'm just like, oh, the tentacles are back, guys. And yeah, it's a constant. Tentacles are a thing in this anime, and it continues to happen, and it always happens in a etchy type way, and it can be really funny at times, and other times it's just like, oh, come on, guys, a little too much now. But the thing that this anime did right was its storyline, and what in turn made the storyline a good, the conflict of the storyline with the marriage proposal not being a marriage proposal or anything like that. It was just that. It was a great situation in the end, and what ended up happening. Rito ends up saving Lala, getting everything situated, and Lala responds to his feelings because obviously Lala knows that he wouldn't be happy marrying her at this point in time or juncture unless his feelings for her develop more. Um, and it wrapped it up pretty well, and if it was the end, it would be a perfect end to it. You want more, you want to see more after that point. But the thing that it did bad, which is a big glaring bad, I think it started at episode 18, maybe a little bit before that, 17 maybe. They started going to a big character development situation that could have all been handled in one episode. Most of it could have been handled in one whole cultural festival episode or something like that. Just something that they could develop the characters just in that situation, because most of the stuff could have been developed in that situation. Their relation with the main character Rito and stuff like that. It could have all been done just like that. And the filler, if you were following my Twitter stream, you would have seen, oh my god, the filler is really getting annoying. I'm starting to lose interest. This is just annoying at this point, and it continues to be annoying. Um, then it finally hit the final episodes, and that's when you saw my Twitter stream literally go, oh my god, go, go, go! You can do it! Hasume! He wants Hasume! This is how it's gonna go! And I got back into it again. So, this was a great anime to watch, and it was amazing to see, but there are some episodes you could probably skip without missing much. And it was towards the end, and you just need to pretty much skip through till episode 22 or 23, and you'll hit those that big points again. 23 is the start. 24 is the kind of more, well, 23 is, I think, either the cultural festival or the intro, which either one, it's either 23 or 24, I don't remember. Uh, one of them ended up her getting changing her personalities, and that's when it really starts. And then we get a middle and an end, and it really brings out the anime in general. And if they'd done that from the start and just made it like 20 episodes or something like that, it would have been just fine the way that was, and made a bigger thing. But I'm talking way too much about that. So I will be doing the second season binge watch sooner than later, but I got another binge I got to do before then. I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a rest after the last binge because it was 26 episodes. My next binge, I can't remember exactly at this moment in time what it's supposed to be. It's in one of my messages. It was recommended, so I'm going to do that binge. I think it was a little monster interview, but I'm not too sure. I'll figure that out when it comes down to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this binge overview, and I hope you guys enjoyed my Twitter stream just as much as some people did, because I got a lot of comments back. So until the next time, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one as well. History! Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you press the like button below. If you have any comments, the same thing goes for there. Leave your comment below. If you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys press the subscribe button right over here, and my latest videos are right over here if you want to continue on my reviews. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one.